So okay, Lane, how old are you? Oh, and by the way, congrats on the third one coming up
Oh, thank you.
in between. Um,
Uh-huh.
how old are your kids at the moment?
My daughter is 7, my son is 6, and then we have one due in about a week or two.
Nice. So 7 and 6, and they already have to read and do tests and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's something at their school called accelerated reader,
Okay.
AR tests, and it's not a hard book by any means. They're usually there's a label on the book that says what grade level it's for, and so they'll have to read the book, and then at school there's a computer test. It's like 5 questions or something like that.
Mhm.
Just kind of who's the main character in the story, what did they have to do, what problem did they solve, and it's like a multiple choice type of thing. It's fairly simple.
Mhm.
And then they get so many points, and then I think there's like a it's like a to help with the school scores and all that. The higher the accelerated reader is for the kids, then the better it is for the school. um, I to a certain extent I like it, and to a certain extent I don't, because it seems like sometimes it can be a lot of pressure on them. But then again, to a certain extent, pressure is good because it keeps them focused and it keeps them going forward with trying to do better and better. Which, coming from my entrepreneurial background, I'm always about, hammering it down and getting it done. And then usually the school offers different kinds of rewards, if they meet certain criteria or certain goals for the reading that they have to do. Um, but yeah, they do. I mean, it's, Bernstein Bear books and that type of stuff. Nothing too hard, for them to get through.
No, of course. Yeah, but that's one of the things I just came up when you mentioned it. It was one of the things that I also saw in a lot of messages of fathers saying that, school system, kids at a really young age, they already have lots and lots of homework and stuff like that. And it surprised me a little bit. I have no idea yet how that's going to go for us. So far, we have no homework, except that the teachers are asking us as parents to be involved and doing stuff,
Yeah.
which for me is like logical. And um, I thought it was normal. The whole summer we spent time, especially with the older one,
Hmm.
doing the letter stuff and
Hmm.
writing words. And so he just continues to learn how to write and the numbers. And the teacher was like, wow, he's doing really good and it's amazing. And then we're saying to all the parents, please, can you do something because your kids still don't know how to count from 1 to 10. And yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where's the balance between their kids? They have to play, and
Hmm.
their kids, they have to also learn. How far do you push them? And then you mentioning like, okay, yeah, it's so important for the school that they have a certain level because I'm like, what's the importance here? Is it the kid or is it you being
The
able as a school
school.
to say, look how great our kids are?
Right.
It's kind of scary.
Right, right. And I agree with that too, because it seems like since our kids have been in school, we ask, how much time do they have for recess? And it's like, it's so limited these days with how much actual outside play time that they get. Granted, they do get PE. So there's maybe, if I had to guess, like 40 minutes to an hour of physical activity. And me as a dad, I don't think that that's enough. And that's why whenever they come home from school, we're like, let's knock out the homework so we can go play outside. Or if it's a beautiful day and not raining or whatever, let's go play outside. We'll do homework a little bit later. And it's just it has been a frustration for us because they've been at school all day and they don't want to have to do that. But then one of the things that their school teaches is putting first things first. Knock out the thing that's not fun, that's not the thing that you really want to do. Get that done with so that you can go and have some fun and do it in a timely manner. So I think it does teach them some good time management type of things there. But I do agree with you saying that sometimes the school just kind of is pushing them because they want to be like, oh, look how great the kids are doing in our school. And I see a little bit of frustration there. But
Mhm.
thankfully, a lot of the teachers that they have, they're kind of to a point where they're like, if homework doesn't get done one night, who cares? Let them get y'all stuff that y'all need to get done.
Exactly. There's some
So
flexibility. Oh, that's good.
right. And it kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier. You got to be able to have flexibility and roll with the punches. And as long as the teacher understands that, then I think that it creates a win-win situation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's good. It's a good habit to have to first knock out to learn to first knock out the things you don't like to make sure that later on you don't become a big procrastinator and you don't get anything done.
Right, exactly.
That's definitely. Hey man, I hope you got all the information out of this that you were looking for.
If so, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you hit the bell, then every time we come out with a new video, you will be informed. For now, thanks for listening, and I hope to see you soon.